All right, good morning, everybody. We are up and at it on this celebrated Tuesday. I know everybody's been waiting for this day since Friday. I know I have. I was ready to go as soon as the market closed Friday. So glad we're here. I just need to slow down and get myself back on track though. Don't want to get too excited because then I'll start over trading. All right, the message I have for you today is simple. It's win the day. And what I mean by that, we talked about before how we have to start small and we want to learn how to trade and we take these small wins. But when you start stringing these small wins together, you end up winning the day. And once you win the day, you start winning the days, then you start winning the weeks. And when you start winning the weeks, you start winning the months. And winning the months, you start winning the years. And when you do that, you're starting to grow big. That's where the big comes in. So, trading is a process. And it's actually a process that weeds out the weak. Trading is not for the weak and uncommitted. I can promise you that. If you're weak and you're uncommitted, this is not the profession for you. So you have to be committed. The process, learning to trade, is really a process that weeds out the weak. And the weak those are the souls that line Wall Street. Those are the people who we step on every day to do what we do. And we don't want to become one of those. So we've got to have the we've got to have the determination, we got to have the strength, we got to have the will to keep going, because we will get knocked down, there's no doubt about that. But the thing is, we have to master the present. We have to master the day. What happened yesterday, what happened in the past, it doesn't matter anymore. That's done. You can't bring that to the day. That should have been, whatever happened yesterday should have been addressed when you reflected, and the adjustment should have been made then. In the future, your goal is so far away that that's not really relevant right now. You want to focus on winning the day. And if you continue to win the days and win the weeks, win the months, and win the years, your goal is going to get there. Your goal will be there. So my message this morning, just win the day. Focus on today. Focus on executing the day. Because execution is what's worshipped here. That's what we look for. The execution. Alright, so let's see what the market has for us today. Alright, not a whole lot. M was on the scan, but it fell off because we had this pullback. Let me pull it up here, because I was looking at it for a possible pre-market trade. And you see it pull back. I was looking for it to bounce off of here. That's what I was looking for. But we had this big run up. I thought we would pull back to the VWAP and kind of take off from there, but we didn't. We ended up losing VWAP, but the spreads on it has been, wicked at times. Right now it's only 2 cents, but I mean the spread at times were like 25 cents. So it's been a fairly difficult chart to kind of monitor pre-market. So if you guessed the right way, you made some money, but it was pretty much a guess unless you got in here under the VWAP. But then you had the 9 moving average right here with what it's sitting on now. We don't know if we're going to lose it. We're trying to lose it now. So we don't know how far we're going to pull back. Possibly to this 32.54 level. It's hard to say. But we're going to keep our eye on this just to see what it does, what opportunity it affords us. The next, the EXAS, take a look at it. Yeah, it woke up a little bit. Alright, let's look at the daily chart. That looks pretty good. Well, let me see the catalyst. I think, yeah, earnings. I don't even have to look this up. M and EXAS were up on earnings, so I don't even need to look at the catalyst on it right now. I already know that they're up on earnings. Let me take a look at the daily chart here. Okay, M looks like it's holding on this 9. So I would be pretty interested in it if we hold the 9 here. So I'm still watching M. Alright, let's see. EXAS. We're trading around 21.35, so we're see what we have. Doubt if we'll get that far down. See what it looks like here. Let's go back to, yeah, it looks like we have some pretty decent windows in here. So EXAS definitely be on my watch. So we'll take a look at M, the daily chart on M. Let's see what we got. So M, we're trading around 32.90. Ooh, I like this. Over 33.23, we got a nice gap to fill here. Yep. So we do have some previous price action, in this gap. But I think we're gonna try to, if we get in here, if we get over this if we get over this 33.23 level, we might have some room to move. So I'm gonna look at this. Alright, I'm taking M long here. I know we're sitting right on the VWAP, so it's a little bit risky, but I think we're bouncing off of this well, it doesn't matter if I have a 10-year chart or a 1-year chart at this moment, because we have a lot of price action in here. Now I'll bring the 10-year chart up if we didn't have any price action and I needed to go further back. That's when I use the 10-year chart. But it just so happens this morning I was looking at the 52-week chart. So if we get a stock and I need to go further back, I will. But there's no need to go further back on any of these stocks that we looked at this morning. So we'll keep looking at M, EXAS. Let's see, MNTA. Okay, I got in at 33. So this is a little bit riskier trade because we're under the VWAP, but I'm expecting it to push. And it bounced off of the 9 held pretty good. So I'm expecting it to push VWAP. If it doesn't and we lose the 9 again, then I'll get out. UL, let me see. Oh yeah, UL and UN, they have a bigger float. So I'll take a look at those. They're not going to hit my scan because they have a larger float. But we did trade this, in the past, and it does give good moves. UL is flatlining. I don't see much range there right now. If it doesn't have a good catalyst, it's not gonna. Oh, okay. Pre-market after rescinding craft bid. Okay. It may not do much today. I don't know. I don't see much room in it right now. See KHC. My stop on M is a close below the 9 moving average. If we fall back and we close below the 9 moving average, then that's my stop on M. Let's see, KHC. Yeah, let's see what the catalyst was on KHC. And it's done some traveling the last couple of days. I don't see any fresh news on it. Okay, it's popped up since all of this was a rumor of the deal. And I guess it's falling back because the deal fell through. But not something I would trade at this point. It's not gonna make my watch list anyway. Yeah, MNTA is a 5-cent ticker, so that's not interesting to me at all. So let's take a look at so M is acting real crazy. It's about to lose my interest already. I mean, the spread has got ridiculous again. The spread was tight. I'm just not. Before I lose all my money on this stock, I might have to send it packing. This is trading real crazy now. And just wait for the open. 'Cause we're not getting any good price action on this. You know, maybe it'll do some good at the open. I don't know. Said TEVA. Let me see. It's possible. This depends on how much volume it gets. Well, if we can get the interest, you know, people coming in at 9 o'clock to drive it up, the 9 o'clock crowd comes in, then yeah, Teva can make that move up. So right now I'm watching M and I'm watching EXAS. Those are the two that I have on watch at the moment. M is very disappointing. It's been jerking me around all morning. It's been jerking me around, so we'll sit back and wait and see what happens. I don't see much else that really interests me over here. Teva, you know, can pop up. Like Kraft and UL and UN, I'm not interested in today. That's fallout from the broken deal that was rumored. I think, now I don't know if there was ever any intention of it actually going forward, but that's what caused all of this in KHC. On my 1 year chart, the same as on all my on my daily charts. I use the 20 SMA, the 50 SMA, the 90 SMA, and the 200 SMA. That's what I use on my daily charts. Alright, so now we're just going to sit back and wait. See what happens. See what happens with this M when 9 o'clock rolls around. Like I said, if it loses the 9, I'm going to jump out of this. But it's really trading. I thought it had settled down. I got in it. It was almost by accident, but you know, I had my finger on the trigger. I wanted to get in a little bit earlier, but you know, it wasn't settled, and I waited. I thought it was settled down, and I think we're getting some moves right now on this. So we're starting to get some resolve on this. I'm hoping that when this 9 o'clock crowd comes in, we drive it up so I can take some profit on this. At least recover what I lost anyway. On my, which seems to be my morning ritual here. Yeah, Carlos, I'm losing my mind. I think that's what it boils down to. I'm losing my mind here. All right, guys. So my watch list is going to be M and EXAS. Tiva is going to be slightly on the outside looking in, but my main watches is going to be M and EXAS. And already in M pre-market here from, actually I got a better entry than I thought. I'm in at 32.95. I thought I got in at 33. That's always a good thing. But I'm in pre-market on M. I'm looking for it to possibly test the pre-market highs here so I can cover some. The pre-market high is, let me bring this back into focus. The pre-market high is 33.60. So I mean, if it hit 33.50, I probably would take half off, if not all of it off, depending on what time it is. But right now it looks pretty decent, and it looks like it's settled. Just depends on what happens when this 9 o'clock crew comes in. How do you, yeah, it doesn't matter what whether we think the catalyst is negative or not. It doesn't matter. What you have to do is you have to trade the market's reaction to it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trading the chart. You know, you can't get wrapped up in what the earnings say. And just because you think it's negative doesn't mean that the market is going to feel that that news is negative. So right now we're at, I'm gonna go ahead and take half off here. Alright, so I'm out half of M. Alright, so my stop now on the rest of M is at break even. Yeah, you can see this is where I messed up right here earlier. Oh, you can't see it yet. Let me change this green so you can see. This was my fiasco this morning. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to sign off of YouTube live here. My watch today is going to be M and EXAS. Tiva is going to be slightly on the outside looking in. But those are my watches for today. I'm in M pre-market. I've taken profit here on the first cover for 40 cents. I'm not sure, this is not really moving the way I wanted it to, so I locked in some profit on it. I'm looking to see if it can push through the pre-market highs here, but if not, my stop's going to be back at break even. Or if we really look like we're going back the other way, I'm just going to take it off. You know, no need to hold it, just wait and reset it open. But that's my plan. So everybody have a great day. Remember to trade for skill, not for money, and just concentrate on winning the day. You know, don't think about the week, don't think about the month, just think about the day. Just take it one trade at a time, and if you do that and you have the dedication to make it work, then you're going to reach your goals, no doubt about it. So have a good day, and we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning.